Well, technology can enhance the lives of children, but it can put them at risk as well.
Yeah, take the recent case involving students at Huff High School. Someone posted 75 nude photos of female students to a Dropbox and then shared it with others.
Well, Aimee Symington is an etiquette expert and the president of Finesse Worldwide. She joins us with ways to protect our kids in the social media world, and that is incredibly, and I'll be mad.
It is.
Dad,
it's a frightening story.
I'm mad.
It's frightening, Aimee.
It is. It's a shame.
So some guidelines. That's why you're here today, to talk about ways to protect our kids.
Right, because I think this is such a horrible situation, but as parents, we can use this as an opportunity to talk to our girls and our boys to help protect them with social media.
Okay. Tip number one, you say loan the phone. What do you mean by that?
Right. This is an idea that came from Davidson Lifeline, and it's an idea that with your, let's say if you have a 16-year-old, you're not just going to hand them the keys to a car and say go off, but you're going to make sure that they know how to be safe and how not to hurt others. It's the same idea when you give a kid a cell phone. You want to make sure that they know how to be safe and not, how not to get hurt. So the idea is that, you want to tell your kids that, okay, the phone is mine, I'm loaning it to you, so at any time I can go on there, I can look at your texts and look at your pictures and look at all the apps. And this is not because we don't trust our kids, but it's because we want to keep them safe. And as Kenny Lynch, who's with the CMS Police Department, he said that kids who know that their parents might look at their phone, they are more likely to make better choices.
Wow.
Okay.
Well,
so let them know that you could check it at any moment.
And so
you will check it at any moment.
Oh, I do. I do, yeah. And that kind of goes along with your next point, Aimee, which is to set house rules.
Right, we want to tell our kids we love them, we trust them, and also at the same time we want to have some house rules about the technology. So a couple of simple things you can do. One is to have a certain time at night when the electronics are turned off or they're put away. This will avoid the late night, being on social media where some issues can happen. And then also making sure that phones don't get brought to the dinner table, because studies have found that kids, especially teens, actually benefit so much from having that quality family time.
You talk about teaching what is illegal. What does that mean?
It means that, there are some horrible statistics out there. For example, I just learned that 51% of girls in this area have felt pressure by a boy to send them a inappropriate picture, but that 1 in 4 girls nationwide have actually done it. They've sent a picture. So as parents, we need to tell our kids, okay, this is horrible for many reasons, but it's also illegal. Just so you know that it's illegal to send, to forward, or post a nude or semi-nude picture, because you could not only get expelled from school, but you could have criminal charges pressed against you. So
yes, important for them to know it is illegal.
It's illegal, right?
Okay.
Right.
You say be an upstander, not a bystander.
Our kids, most kids know right from wrong. They really do. But as science has proven that the brain actually doesn't develop fully until they're 25. So kids make bad decisions. They make quick decisions. They're much more willing to take risks. So tell our kids that they need to help out. If they see a friend doing something wrong, something that could hurt themselves or hurt someone else, they should step in, say something to a friend, or know who a trusted adult is and tell them about it.
And that probably helps out with the bullying aspect too that happens on social online, being an upstander.
Absolutely. So be an upstander, not just someone who just stands by and watches things happen, but say, hey, that's not cool. Don't do that.
And I know that can be a scary thing for kids to do sometimes.
It really can, but it's better to do that than just to stand by and let something bad happen.
Reminding too young people that these pictures and posts are there forever and ever and ever. They don't go away.
They really don't. And there's a woman who, her name is Ashley Flowers, and she is with the Lake Norman Lifeline, and she says that many teens, their #1 fear is actually fear of rejection. So if you think about with teens and they go online and they go to social media, so quickly they can see, okay, how many people like me? How many followers do I have? Who's liked my picture? Who's liked my post? So if they can, then it really hurts their self-esteem.
Wow.
And so they're taking more chances and posting pictures out there of things that could get liked and having more followers. So I think as parents, we really need to talk to our kids and say, listen, any picture that you put out there, Be proud of it, because, you know, not only can your teachers and your principals and your grandparents see, but your future spouse and your future kids might see it also. So just make sure.
And your employer may see that too. You
Your
might know
employer, your parents, your principal, your
Yes.
teachers, your pastor, all these people can
everybody.
see this.
Right.
So think about it.
No doubt.
Think about it, yeah.
And I think too, it's important to teach our children that you are so much more than how many likes you are. Like grown-ups need to get that too, that our value does not come from that. But finesseworldwide.com is Aimee Symington's website, finesseworldwide.com. Aimee, a pleasure as always.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.